Good afternoon. I've been convinced to go live by some of my followers. So, but yes, I'm here. I don't know why it's not working on my iPad as well, but I'm here for once. And it's been a while. So I've been unsure if I wanted to actually come back on. But so I'm playing on my phone while on my iPad. So hi. It's your fault I'm here. Kindness is free. So, thank you. Don't I always? I believe I have a filter on to make me look better. So, but yes, it's very cold here actually. Hold on. I'm changing my goal. But what? All right. But yeah. I hurt myself yesterday, and then my son hurt himself on the way home from school today. Hi. But I didn't. There was no marks on his legs because he tripped over something on the sidewalk and fell because sometimes when I start going a little bit too fast for him, he will let go of my hand and trip on his own. My son wants more Cheerios, but after my husband gets home from plasma, I might just do breakfast for dinner for me and my husband because he gets home after 9 p.m. tonight. Plus, he's got to go to the store. I don't have pancakes, and I don't feel like cooking pancakes. But I'll probably do eggs or something. Eggs and sausage. So do I. I might use my griddle to make it. I could eat breakfast for I could eat breakfast for breakfast or lunch or dinner. It depends what I'm in the mood for. I could do French toast, but I'm almost out of bread. My husband would have to get bread. But yeah. It's been a while since I've been on here. Rice and beans are good. I could do that too. I'll figure it out of what I feel like cooking, and then I'll take a picture of it. And yes, it's just iced tea. Yum. I like pizza. I do that sometimes too. But, it depends what I have. Oh, I know. I've just been trying to do other things. Nice. Hey now, don't go there. Kindness is free. Shame on you for doing that. I'm gonna ground you. Yum. Hi. See, I held off on going live a little later. Nothing much. Your hair doing. Thanks. I try. But I have a filter on to make me look better. But of course, you can always hear my kids in the background, even when they're in their room on their tablets. But it is what it is. I found a place that I wish I could get into that's actually right there by the school. It's not that far walking distance, but it's just too much for that one. And now the one that I wanted to get into, the gated community, they're trying to make it harder to get into. So I mean, I have a good credit score, but so doesn't my husband. But we just can't have two of us working outside of the home because of how pricey daycare is. But my son, my little kindergartner, has been stubborn all week at school, and he wanted fruit snacks this morning. And I know this is gonna sound crazy, but his Sketcher box from his shoes that I got last year, Sketcher box, it actually came in handy. It's now being used for fruit snacks. And he saw me get his sister a fruit snack this morning. So I grabbed him a fruit snack and put it in my cup holder on my stroller, and took him to school and told him that he couldn't have it until after he got all of his schoolwork done. And about 10:30 this morning, I get a message from the teacher saying that my son finished his schoolwork and he got his reward, his fruit snack reward. So, and then when I picked him up this afternoon at 1:15, she told me that he had an excellent day. And then I looked at him and I told him, I guess I'm going to have to go buy more Spider-Man fruit snacks to give him. So I guess I'm going to have to continue to bribe my son to do good in school, because he'll be going to first grade in August. And that's all the teacher's trying to do, is help him be prepared. And then my little preschooler, she doesn't go to school yet because I like having her home with me, but she will be going to preschool in August at the same No, he's been back to full day kindergarten. He's been back ever since October of full day kindergarten. Fridays are just half days for all kids. Pre I don't know about preschool. I don't even think preschool goes to school on Fridays. But K through 6 is all half days on Fridays. So yeah. But then, like I was saying, my daughter will start preschool at the school in August. So, but it's only for preschool. Thank you. It's only half day for preschool. So, thank you. My hair's probably gonna be. My hair's trying to grow back out. Now that I can actually take a shower and wash it. So. And if anyone's concerned, no, we still do not have a working furnace. It will be 2 weeks on Monday with no working furnace. Don't even ask me how my kids can stay warm in their room. So, other than they got blankets and their sleeping bags in there. My son is actually in his sleeping bag right now. Because I put him there. And then my daughter's running around and playing. Because they can't have a space heater in their room. But when my husband goes to the bathroom in the mornings, on work mornings, he takes our little space heater from my bedroom and puts it in the bathroom and shuts the door. And then when he opens it, it feels a lot warmer in the kids' room when he does that. So, but I really wish I could get into that townhome that's closer to the school. But that one's a lot more pricey than the one close to me, that's currently close to me. And then I found another one that's actually in a new townhome building by the school. That's 0.1 walking distance. That one is actually $2,800 a month, and the one that's 0.2 miles, I believe, from the school, that one is hold on, I can tell you how much that one is. I forgot, because I'm never gonna be able to afford that one, the one I'm talking about, because of how much the price is. Yes, it's very expensive. For the cost of living is very expensive. The one that I'm talking about is $3,250 a month. And that one's actually a 4-bed, 4-bath with a backyard. But the only problem is it says no pets, but I can usually get away with having my dog due to the fact that I have a doctor's note for my dog. That's usually okay. And then the one I originally wanted has been the price had dropped down from $2,300 to $2,195 a month. And that one's a little the other way, opposite direction of me. But it's very expensive. So, but then there's a house that I wish I could get into, but that one's a 5-bed, 3-bath house for rent, and that one's $3,000 a month. So, and we're not gonna get any cheaper then. In our area where I currently live, it's for rent itself. I was getting there. For rent itself, it's $12.60, but when you add in our um power and our gas, and water and sewer, I think it brings it up to $13.60 a month. So, if I remember correctly. Yes. But where I currently live, they're actually keeping it as a low income housing. And it's a pain in the butt. Or I should say, it was a pain in the butt because of how long they took to get our lease renewal. And then they told my husband that he needed to fill out a low income housing paper thing that took forever. But I'm hoping my husband can sweet talk the leasing office and tell them that we're not going to pay rent until they fix our heater, until they fix our furnace. But I'm wanting to get one of those electric fireplace heaters. That way I don't have to ever worry about... I am currently using little space heaters to keep warm. Hello. And my kids can't have a space heater in their room because they have nowhere high enough to put it. And plus, if you try to put it up high, it won't work anyways. So yeah, it's been almost... It should have been fixed already. The thing is, they ordered the piece for it last week. As soon as they came to look at it, thank you. Now my gifts are showing up. Because kids aren't supposed to have a space heater in their room. The thing, back to what I was saying before I got distracted. Thank you for the tiny dinies. The thing is, they ordered a piece for it on Monday last week. And that piece came in Thursday. And then I heard them out there. And apparently they ordered the wrong one. Wrong piece for it. So they had to reorder it, which they were supposed to do on Thursday last week. And so, as Monday or Tuesday came around this week, I was hoping that it would be fixed because of how long it's taking. But maintenance with our apartment, they take forever to get anything done here. But my kids are fine without a space heater anyways. They burn so much energy and get hot. And my kids don't even like wearing socks to help keep their feet warm. So, and then like I said earlier, that when my husband goes to the bathroom in the mornings and takes a space heater. He, after all the air that he collects, no. Um, but all that hot air that builds up in the bathroom goes into my kid's room. It gets down into the teens at night, but no, and I don't plan to. Thank you for getting rid of him. Or her. I don't remember if it's a girl or a boy that you just blocked. But on Monday and Tuesday next week, I might actually let, on Monday, not Tuesday, because then I'm going to be screwed. My kids won't want to come home if I go by myself. But on Monday next week, I might actually, if my kids are good and my son does good in school, I might even stay at the school for a little while and play. With them and enjoy it. Because on Monday, it's supposed to be 58. It's supposed to be close to 60 on Monday. Here. And same for Tuesday. Yes. We just haven't got snow yet. We've had little bits and pieces of little snow flurries here with less than an inch. But, February here, our Februaries are the snowiest usually, but this February I think it's going to throw us for a loop because of the highs. We'll get our share here soon, I hope. Because my kids still can't have a space heater, not even in the doorway, because it's a fire risk. And no, I'm not fine with space heaters. That's why I want my furnace. Because you know what? I pay a good amount of money for this place where we live, and we've lived here for 5 years. And this is actually the second time my husband had actually put in a work order for our furnace. So I'm gonna see if my husband can do something else. But I want something better where my kids can actually play outside every once in a while. And plus, there's actually been a couple of incidents here that actually scare me now. And space heaters suck. They only warm up one room anyways. But I pay a good amount of money to live here. And they can't even fix things properly. Look how long it took me to get my shower fixed. And they still haven't fixed... What? And they still haven't fixed the damage in my kid's room. But I suffer PTSD now from my apartment complex. But the thing is, my neighbors across from me, which you can walk out and see their apartment or look through my peephole and see their apartment. They had some kind of issue yesterday. They talked to maintenance. It got done immediately. Because I heard maintenance go into their apartment twice yesterday. So, and I'm actually going to, next week, I'm actually going to try to get maintenance to come to next week and fix my dishwasher. They already had the part because it was, they ordered it last week again. So it should have been here on Monday or Tuesday. Because it only takes 3 to 4 days to get here. Especially when the place is local, I believe. Not for the part that's needed. Oh, trust me, it is giving me a lot of issues. I'm over it. So, because they're too lazy to go get it. Because I thought it would be better to order it. But it is what it is. But my arm hurts. That's why I was rubbing right there. But they already ordered it. It only takes 3 to 4 days to get here because that's what they said last week. They just refuse to come over and fix it. But with it being the wrong part, I'm just about ready to tell them to take their space heaters back and we'll pay rent next time. No, because I don't want to deal with the office because I got to deal with them next week when I go to put my dishwasher work order in. So I'm over it. I would just rather buy an electric fireplace heater thing. Instead of dealing with this crap. And I want to try to be out of here by next winter. But I'm getting ready to start my own business after I buy stuff for my son's goodie bags. And then after that, I'm going to start working on thinking of what I want to do, make, to sell. And I know cranberry juice is one thing I want to make to sell, but the only problem is you can only get cranberries only at a certain time of year. So like I think September the cranberries come back. But it is what it is. I'm hoping I get a good night's sleep tonight. My husband's got to go to the store after plasma too. I gotta... Hey, Mama Rico. I want to. But they're trying to make it harder to get into. I'm gonna sell lots of things. I'm just trying to think of a business name for it. But I want to sell cranberry juice. I want to try to make homemade apple juice and sell it. So I basically want to sell my canning goods that I make. Because I make pretty good cranberry juice from scratch. I just got to think of what I want to call it still. But because I can't get cranberries, I have to postpone it. And in order to, I can order cranberries off of Amazon though, but it's gonna cost an arm and a leg to do so. Because they would be coming from Washington. Uh-oh. I hope my husband is able to get them. Thank you for all the likes. I'm hoping my husband can get 2 boxes of Spider-Man fruit snacks. So... because that's how I bribed my son this morning. And yes, right now, if me and his teacher have to bribe him to do his work, I'll do it. Because he's like me. He's a little stubborn. Yes, it will. But, like I said, I just have to postpone it for right now. Because of me not being able to get cranberries. And, like I said, I could order them off of, off Amazon. But who would want to? Especially for that price. That's still an option, but I would rather... There's a lot of things I can probably can and sell, because I can even learn how to make homemade spaghetti sauce and make it healthier than the jar or the can. For this bag of cranberries off of Amazon, for a 4.5 pound bag, it's $80. And for a 9 pound bag, nice. For a 9 pound bag of cranberries, it's $129. Oh, I know. But these cranberries are coming from Washington. Nice. think my kids are taking a nap. Because it's awful quiet. But of course they have their tablets in there right now. And I gotta go clean up their room later tonight before my husband gets home. But I'm so excited for when I get the stuff to make the goodie bags for my son's kindergarten class. I can't say what it is because of me having my son at home right now, because of it being a half day. What? My son wants more heart-shaped Cheerios. But I just gave him a bunch. I swear my kid lives off of Cheerios. But yeah, it's gonna be some cool stuff though that little kids like. And there's enough in there for me to even make my daughter a goodie bag, even though she's not in school yet. She'll have one on Valentine's Day. Just like no. Yes and no. It depends. Um but yeah, I'm excited to see all this. I mean, if I can, I try to avoid giving my kids anything with dyes in it, but now that my son likes fruit snacks and stuff, and it does it. The thing is, my kids don't have behavioral issues. My son's just stubborn, just like his mama, because us Geminis are a pain in the butt sometimes. But obviously, me and the teacher bribing my son today, and me got him to actually do his stuff in school. Because the thing is, it was cold today anyways. I don't even know why there was a few kindergartners outside playing. But I knocked on my son's teacher's class this morning and gave her my son and his backpack, and then I took his fruit snacks and his lollipop out of my hoodie and gave that to her, and then and told her about told her that if he gets all of his schoolwork done, then he can have his pack of fruit snacks. So I get a message at 10:30 this morning from the teacher saying that my son did all his schoolwork and he got his reward of fruit snacks. But I also talked to my son last night, telling him that he won't be able to watch TV, no tablet, and not play on his phone if he didn't do his schoolwork. And I told him he won't do anything fun either, which those things are fun for him. But then, like I said, I got a message this morning from the teacher saying that he got all of his stuff done. So he got his TV, he got his tablet after I got him home from school, and his fruit snacks while at school. So me and the teacher's gonna keep doing what we're doing. So Sorry. My husband sent me a text message. I was reading it. But I'm not gonna do what he asked me to do right at the moment. But I'm trying to think of what else I need from the store. But we have an incoming storm. Is it snowing or is it raining? Where you are? Because we're supposed to get rain this weekend. Nice. I mean, I don't like thunder, but I would do anything for it. It's been, we only get, I swear, we only get thunderstorms here in the summer. I mean, occasionally we get thunder snow, where it snows but also thunders at the same time. Hey, Amanda. Long time no see. I can't believe I haven't had much drama on here today. My dog's snoring. I gotta check my little box thing here to see if I got any more Spider-Man fruit snacks. I got one pack of Spider-Man fruit snacks. And yes, I like eating fruit snacks too. My husband found heart-shaped fruit snacks the other day at Walmart. I got, oh, I guess those ones are orange. Or kind of orange. Can't tell my fruit snacks apart. But little heart-shaped fruit snacks. I think my daughter fell asleep. Because she's awful quiet. While my son's probably still watching his tablet. I haven't... Today... I didn't eat much today. I had ramen noodles. That was it. Today... I didn't eat much today. I had ramen noodles. That was it. Sorry, I lost internet. What? I know. And that's what I mean. My son's only upset because we lost the internet. Hold on. What, baby? What? It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. What, Aspen? It's gonna come back. Okay. What are you watching? And how are you using your house? Brother can't even use his. What? Oh, there we go. It's gonna come back in 2 minutes. What? Ollie, it's not gone. It will. What? I know. It's gonna come back. What? It's gonna come back. My kids don't like it when the internet goes out. So now I'm sitting here on my live while also watching my internet box. And that's another reason. What? That's another. Hello. That's another reason why I want out of here, out of this apartment complex. That way. What? That way my internet. What? I can't do anything about the internet. Yes, but it's a lot harder. What? It's a lot harder living in a semi-basement. What? I know. I'm watching the internet. But it's a lot harder living in a semi-basement because it likes to knock our internet out. And then I end up with moody kids when it goes out. And last week we actually had a power outage for our internet. And then a few days later, after the power outage, our internet had gotten knocked out again. But it was only off for 2 minutes last time. What? It's gonna come back, don't worry. It's getting ready to come back on. What? I can't until it stops flashing. It needs to be green. True, but we don't get tornadoes. What? It's gonna come back. I can't fix it until the internet comes back. What? I know. But what? I know. Gotta wait for the internet. My kids have been internet kids ever since they were little. What? I know. I can't fix it until the internet comes back. But my kids have always had internet. What? What? It's working on it. What? My kids are also moody because they're tired. And it will fix itself. But when the internet comes back, it fixes everything. What? I'm glad you stuck to it. I told myself that I wouldn't have a TV in my kids' room. And now they have a TV. But my kids have tablets that also just went down. And usually, what? I'm watching for the internet to come back. But go play basketball. But if I'm on the internet, my kids also can have internet on their tablets or... But for me, the kids having tablets are actually a lifesaver because they actually do learning. No, they don't. What? What? I know. But what? Okay. But no. My kids don't do... My kids only... Or my son does crafts at school, and then he's not really interested in when he gets home. And then my daughter's just a pain in the butt. And usually, the tablets keep my kids quiet. That's why I let my kids have tablets. Plus, they do learning on their tablets. They watch educational stuff. And plus, they use ABC Mouse to help with their learning. I'm usually too busy. But my kids like to play with each other usually. But the kids were actually trying to take a nap when we lost internet. But like I said, we have a storm coming, which probably what knocked it out. But I'm hoping the internet hurries up and... What? And I have a lip... What? I can't until we get the internet back. But... And that's another reason... What? You gotta chill, son. It's working on it. They don't want to do anything else. Because you know what? They were actually getting ready to fall asleep when we lost the internet. What? I can't help it that CenturyLink sucks. And that we live in a crappy apartment where the internet doesn't like to work. I am talking to Daddy on text, telling him we need to find a new place to live. Plus, they have lots of things in there they like to do, but like I said, they were trying to fall asleep. Do I like them falling asleep after 3 p.m.? No. Not usually. But they will live for the few minutes. Will they complain about it? Yes. I go through this on a weekly basis with them. But at least if they cry it out enough, they will fall asleep and take a nap and stop driving me nuts. So. And plus, if you guys saw how much stuff they have in their room to do, you would be probably pretty surprised. Because they have lots of things in there to do. And a majority of the time, they're not normal of the. See, they found something else to do on their own. Because, other than my daughter's bitching about the TV still, but this is a normal thing with our internet, and I listen to them complain about it. One day, the internet went out for a day and a half, I think, and they were fine. They complained about it, but then got over it. So, what? I know, Aspen. Your tablet won't work at the moment. But like I said, this is a normal thing. See? They're getting over it. And in my house, I make. Or my daughter probably will take the longest to get over it, but they have their little phones that I got them for Christmas to play with, but I just gotta charge my daughter's phone. So. Karen, you know what? I've already checked on my kids. And you know what? They are fine. They are complaining that we just lost the internet. That's all they're doing. And I did just check on my kids before you got here. What? Everything requires internet on those tablets. What? I know. They have some games on their tablets that they know how to get to, but I don't know why. But they like watching YouTube. What? But they like watching YouTube. Hello? Is it really evening already? Oh man. I gotta get ready to go make dinner for my kids. Because I try to have my kids fed by 4 p.m. What? But, what? I know, Aspen. We don't have internet. I don't even know what I'm feeding my kid yet. I'm probably just gonna do toast. And something else. My daughter likes eating turkey. You have a good night too. What? I know your tablet doesn't work. My kids are a pain in the butt. I haven't really decided yet either, Amanda. Other than I want my internet to come back. But like I said, my daughter loves turkey. See, my son got over it. It's my almost 4-year-old that's complaining now. And I don't know what... Oh, it just... I live in a semi-basement apartment. And so, every once in a while, our internet goes out. Like it just did. And trust me, it sucks. Living in a semi-basement apartment. And that, because we used to have T-Mobile internet. What? We used to have T-Mobile internet. But that didn't even really work. What? Okay. That really didn't work either. She's just complaining about her tablet not working. So, and you know what? You would hate to know that I do the cry it out method anyways. So, someone found something else to do. But back to what I was saying before that rude comment. Yeah, but they have a lot of stuff in their room that they can do. My daughter's the only one that's actually having a hard time with it now. Unlike her brother. Because she was watching one of her favorite shows on YouTube when the internet went out. But, we used to have T-Mobile internet, and that never hardly worked in here. No matter if I even put it up on top of my blinds. It didn't work. And then we switched to CenturyLink, which we have this issue every year where our internet gets knocked out for some odd reason. So, even I get bored every once in a while. But my daughter's usually fine as long as she's got her brother in there. But, she only took a small nap today because when she decided she wanted to fall asleep, it was close to getting ready to go get her brother. So now she's complaining because of being tired and everything else. And yes, my almost 4-year-old still takes an occasional nap. And so doesn't her brother. So. But. And I still gotta figure out what I'm gonna feed these two for dinner. I know I'm gonna feed my daughter turkey. I promise my kids are fine. And plus, not only that, our phone jack where our internet box is at, it's, with it being an old apartment, our phone jack has issues. And the maintenance our maintenance can't even fix that, and I told them that. that it needed a new phone jack. But they just refused to do any work in my apartment. And it ticks them off when they have to spend money on taking care of their stuff. See? I told you all that my kids were fine. And I even let my husband know on text that we lost internet again. But I even get moody when I'm tired. And that's what's going on with my daughter. No, because usually it comes back within a short amount of time. And my husband has to call CenturyLink, not me, only because he's got the account number. I don't have it. My husband deals with that kind of stuff. But, like I was saying, we live in a semi basement apartment where usually, occasionally, does knock our internet out. Yeah? Why wouldn't I be back? And see, my kids are fine. They stopped. And I had 2 fruit snacks. 2 packages of fruit snacks. And I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner. Oh, yeah, I think it depends what time my husband gets home, I guess. And if I don't change my mind about making breakfast. Because I gotta use my griddle. And I don't have bacon. I need bacon. I have sausage, though. And I have a lot of eggs. So, it's both. But my heart isn't in good shape right now. Even though I am a pretty healthy adult. I just have heart issues. Just like my mother-in-law had. My doctor thinks it's turning into AFib. And that's what my mother-in-law had. was AFib. My doctor knows I don't like taking meds. Good for you. My doctor won't approve of it. And plus, I go through what my doctor says. I don't need to explain anything to you about my heart issues. That's you. But you also have a sit-down job, apparently, because you know what? There's not much of that in my state. And I do work. I work from home. Bacon is so expensive. And that's another reason why I didn't want to come on these lives anymore. That's why I took a break from doing lives, because of my health issues that I shouldn't have to even explain. Because I didn't ask for these health issues, but I've always had them. Other than my heart, just the older I get, the more health issues I get. And I'm a pretty healthy adult. I'm always trying to exercise all the time. Even though my doctor won't let me. I'm gonna get off live, guys, and go make dinner for my kids. And because you know what, I thought I had my chest pains down, but you know what, I don't. So going live is made it worse. So I'm gonna go see if I can restart my internet box, get it back up, and I shouldn't have to explain anything to anybody. So, but here I am. But I don't remember how to do it. But hopefully I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure.